Hi guys. Okay. So this video will be going over 7 Latin American holiday traditions. Okay, Las Posadas. For 9 nights, starting December 16th, people dressed as Mary and Joseph, often with Mary on a donkey, led Christians through towns and cities in Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and parts of the southwestern U.S., reenacting the couple's pilgrimage before Jesus' birth in a manger in Bethlehem. On each night of Las Posadas, meaning inns in English, the singing processions are turned away from homes along the way, eventually reaching one that welcomes them in for a night of songs, scripture, food, and fun, including star-shaped piñatas for the children, or the ninth and final night of the pilgrimage. Festivities and fireworks abound, and in some places led right into the midnight Christmas Mass. Horseradish Festival in Oaxaca, probably pronounced that wrong. Or the Noche de Rabanos, December 23rd, people wait in line for hours in the main square of Oaxaca, Mexico, to see the oversized radishes intricately carved into everything from nativity scenes to images of Oaxacan folklore to the latest political caricature. The Novena of Aguinaldos. Families and communities in Colombia, Ecuador, and parts of Venezuela gather for 9 nights of prayer, feasts, and religious songs called villancicos in anticipation of Christ's birth on December 25th. Different homes may host each night, and the faithful also gather to pray at churches, some dressed as Joseph, Mary, and the baby Jesus, bringing along animals seen in the nativity scenes. Midnight Mass, La Misa de Gallo. To celebrate the birth of Christ, millions of Catholics in Latin America and throughout much of the world pack churches for midnight Mass on December 25th, or a few hours before on Noche Buena, Christmas Eve. Known in much of Latin America as the Misa de Gallo, which literally translates as the Rooster's Mass, it serves as a collective vigil for the birth of Christ. Parrandas. Parrandas are the ultimate roving party, fostering a sense of community during the holiday season. But in Cuba and Puerto Rico, the traditions are very different. In some towns in Cuba, Las Parrandas are organized carnival-like festivals filled with lights, music, floats, and fireworks displays. The tradition is said to have originated in the 19th century in the town of Remedios, when a young priest tried to drum up church attendance by sending children in the streets to make raucous noise. In Puerto Rico, by contrast, Parrandas are a more grassroots kind of revelry. Groups carrying guitars, trumpets, percussion instruments, and handheld drums called panderetas or panderos go to someone's home in the evening or wake them up at wee hours of the morning, singing and playing music at their doorstep until the host lets them in. Hosts offer traditional Puerto Rican refreshments while the revelry continues, alternating between traditional Christmas songs called Aguinaldos and festive improvised verses of gossip about the year's problems or about how they'll cry if they don't get a drink. Feliz Año Nuevo. People throughout Latin America ring in the new year with food, fire, and fun. On New Year's Eve, family dinners give way to fireworks in the streets, or huge pyrotechnic displays in the main public squares of cities like Valparaiso, Chile, Guatemala City, or Mexico City.
How about your favorite defendant, Mitch Cutter?
Reviewers throughout Latin America keep alive a New Year's tradition brought from Spain, eating 12 grapes, one at each time of the countdown to midnight to ensure good luck and prosperity. In some countries, wearing yellow underwear is believed to bring prosperity in the coming year, while red underwear will bring love. In Ecuador, men dressed in drag, the widows of the past year, dance seductively in the streets, forcing drivers to pay a toll to get by. And in numerous Latin American nations, people purge their past year demons, real or symbolic, by making life-size dolls or dummies, depending on the country. Some might be made with masks and paper mache, or by stuffing old clothes with paper and burning them in effigy at the stroke of midnight. Three Kings Day. In much of Latin America, Three Kings Day on January 6th is the day children receive gifts, echoing the way in biblical lore baby Jesus received gold, frankincense, and myrrh from the three visiting wise men, also called the Magi. Another input from Spain to Latin America, the holiday, also known as the Epiphany, marks the moment in the Western Christian tradition when God revealed his physical manifestation in the form of his son Jesus.
I'm here to talk to you about 450 pounds of cocaine.
Children leave shoes by the door so the three kings know where to stop and put hay or grass under their bed
What do you know about it?
for the Magi's camels.
And I guess you don't know anything about someone trying to kill Alex Cahill either, do you?
By morning, gifts appear under the bed or under the Christmas tree, which is still up until at least January 7th.
We're going to get him to talk. And when he does talk, we're going to get a name.
Parties and family gatherings mark the day, as well as parades and festivals in major cities. In Mexico, families, friends, and colleagues share the round Three Kings bread, or Vasca de Rice. I probably mispronounced that word. Topped with candied fruit to represent jewels of a crown. Whoever gets the inch-long baby Jesus doll baked into it has to make tamales for the upcoming Christian holiday Candlemas on February 2nd.